Yo, I love me a Peter Pan.
Like, bruh, I saw that shit. I'm like, damn, is it that good?
I mean, he said he needed more Sprite, so I guess it was
He did look depressed that the Sprite didn't fill all the way up. He was like,
I think he
said, I need more pop.
That's what it was. My bad. I need more pop. My bad. I apologize.
I know they said pop in Detroit.
I'm about to say he ain't worried about it going flat because that shit ain't gonna stay
But that's
bubbly.
what the lean is for. It ain't going flat.
See, that lets you know I don't know shit about lean because I'm like, oh, okay.
I just made that up.
Oh, exactly.
Made that up. Every time I see somebody drinking lean, like the ice never melts. So.
Oh yeah, they just drinking acid on acid.
It's my cup. It's my cup.
I can have heroin in this cup, and then I will still be in my cup. Yo, if you put lean with McDonald's Sprite,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
A lot of talks on the internet. Oh, grown ass man still watching wrestling. Grown ass man still watching wrestling. First of all, if you as an individual are still watching Pop the Balloon videos, Love Island, Baddies, Tyler Perry movies, etc., you don't have any say about the sport of professional wrestling. You gonna tell me that you are a person of intellect if you sit here watching 30 minutes to an hour of bitches getting drunk and beating each other up? You gonna tell me that you are a person of intellect if you gonna sit there and watch 30 to an hour of, Bradley, he really doesn't like me, he's not really showing me the songs that he's interested. You gonna tell me that you fuck with that over niggas never seen Shawn Michaels, Daniel Bryan, and Edge come back from career-threatening injuries and become, oh my God, we was locked in. We was locked in on WrestleMania 41. This is John Cena last year. That shit means something to me. Cena is the GOAT. He is a LeBron of wrestling. That shit means something to me. Have you seen the physicality of Bron Breakker? Do you know how big that motherfucker is? That motherfucker be hitting Hurricanranas and Frankensteiners. What physicality has anybody ever done on Baddies and Love Island except for the mental gymnastics? What the fuck is we talking about? 17 to 30, shit, 17 to 50, and ask him about Jeff Hardy in 2008. Peak Angle, fucking Seth Rollins before the knee injury. Mid-2000s Undertaker came before he took off the mask. What the fuck is we talking about? What are we talking about?
Hey, man. You got a point.
My bad, Jizzle. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That had to be said. It had to be said. All right? Don't be mad at us because we like this. There's people that are still... I see people at my job every day line up at a Pop Mart machine to buy toys that I've never heard of before. And you mean to tell me that the thing that I grew up with, that like my literal heroes, like I could literally go meet my hero right now if I wanted to. You feel me?
He made a point about if you still watch Tyler Perry movies.
But the baddies thing, like other than Krishan's sister, who I think is Iron Man, really. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she's Iron Man on crack. It makes
sense. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, for real. You kidding me? Like, I seen people make Bron muses, hoodie bronze. I seen somebody called Lebronto, OVO, that literally wakes up every day and probably says that wrestling, how do you guys watch this stuff? But you do stuff like this. I don't want to hear anything.
Me neither.
My mom still watches Young and the Restless to this day. Stephen A has a career on General Hospital. Nobody gets saved in this hospital.
Stephen A going crazy, General Hospital. He on Law and Order. He tripping right now. He really trying to get his bars up. I really appreciate that.
Stephen A got a whole episode on Law and Order. He even had to be in it no more after fucking 6 minutes.
All right, let's go.
I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah, I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. And I'm the number one contender in this bitch, still up in this bitch, tryna stretch the difference. I'm always on some different shit. Ideos meal, Del Rio flow, I'm just switching whips. If everybody got a price, nigga, then you should get a grip. 415s in the trunk, I make it slump, nigga. If I'm not the best in the world, I see him punk, niggas. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, just what come with it. Lie, cheat, and steal for real, just like when Trump did it. I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, we present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. How y'all doing? Salute to y'all out there in listener viewership land, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, avenue that you choose to tap in with the fellas. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, everybody's hitting the EO emotes. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. You feel me? I'm here in the building. You know what I'm talking about with the forever champ, Young Jizzle. What's going on?
What up, yo? You know what I mean? Just out here being the champ, ground champ. I think I'm the champ. I think I won. I think I kept up. So I think I won halfway. But
everybody had the same picks, but that's okay.
Yeah, nobody had this. No, we didn't have the same picks actually. So that's why I'm the champ.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
See, man, that's why I do, man.
Okay, well, what was the score then?
Me 5, y'all less than 5.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, let's go to that. I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying? Extremely well. I mean, in the cope stage of my my Golden State Warriors getting their asses whooped this last series. You know what I mean? Okay. Even though people want to talk some shit, you know what I mean? I like them saying the greatest light-skinned person to ever live wasn't playing. But whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all have fun. But yeah, I'm in the cope stage, and thank you for providing this therapy for me.
That's what's up. I appreciate you for coming to work today.
No problem, man.
Gresh, what's up, bro?
Speaking of coming to work, man? I clocked in this week.
Welcome back.
Hey, man, cool. Hey, I'm hearing Joey Badass is dropping bars left and right in this rap beef, so I'm cooling like that. It's the East Coast versus West Coast, but it's fun times though. It's fun times.
I don't want it to be that. It's just
it could be friendly that though.
It's just niggas rapping, you feel me? And I'm enjoying every bit of it, you feel me? Like it's giving the pundits and the commentators something else to talk about other than this Drake and Kendrick shit. Let's move the conversation forward a little bit. Who else want to step up to the plate? You know what I'm saying? Who else want to take an at bat? You know what I'm talking about?
Why does Joey Badass have to represent your whole coast? You know what I mean? And Ray Vaughn has to respond. Where's what's the New York? What's Kyle Rich and Jen Carter and Lil TJ and
just gotta get in the booth. Get in the booth and release the meat.
Listen, man, it ain't the West Coast fault that we all ride as one when it comes to beef, and then y'all New York niggas hate each other. So it's all good, yeah, man. You ain't you got you think in this house. You know what I mean?
I got it. I got it pretty even at this point. Like I thought both.
Oh no, it's definitely even. No, that Joey Badass shit was really good. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. That shit was really good. Yeah, little Steve said, "Where's Ice Spice, the king?"
The king of New York is Ice Spice.
Ice Spice being the king of New York.
Someone talking about pooping and whatever the fuck she be rapping about. I don't listen to her. I'm not even gonna hold you.
She talks about farts a lot.
I probably should start unmuting the videos that she posts.
You should keep them muted.
Hey man,
okay, never mind.
Hey, she's with Sauce Gardner now, y'all. So music on the way.
And hey,
and Cardi.
and Cardi's with Stephon Diggs. You feel me?
The greatest nigga of all time.
Music is not on the way,
bro. But the city boy, Michael Jordan. That is so funny. Yo, I love hip hop, yo, man. Keep rapping, man. Keep it like this, man. As long as it don't go too far, I'm saying enjoy it.
Just don't tweet. Just release.
Hey, that's what they doing too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
I love it.
All right, man. Let's get into the conversation here. Let's get into the conversation. You feel me? Hey.
Bang, 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 bang.
Pro wrestling lost a legend this week. You feel me? Rest in peace, rest in paradise to Sabu. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Yeah. I don't personally have a lot of great things to say. So, Jizzle, would you like to?
Yo, would you like to make this nigga seem like a human? even though he's been doing reckless and wild shit. Yo, let's see. Let me use my
I know we didn't talk about this beforehand. I'm just gonna put you on the spot.
Hey, yo, man, it's good. You know what I'm saying? This is what I went to school for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Thinking of, hey, listen, man, he lived the way he wrestled is the way he lived his life outside of the ring. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have a moment that they remember, like the ECW shit where Tab was in the ring and the lights went out and then the shit comes back on and he's like this and shit. Like, you got that shit in your memory. And fucking, you know what I mean? He was hardcore legend, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, it's a rest in peace type shit. Just like, hey, man.
Have fun at the Bron concert.
Thank you for your contribution to this thing of ours.
Yeah,
with that said, T's and P's to Jim Ross. He just announced, I believe, earlier today or yesterday that he was diagnosed with colon cancer. So, hey, man, road to recovery for my guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's the ultimate soldier, man. He's Wolverine. You know what I mean? He's wrestling Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? I know you're going to make it through, JR.
That man's going through a lot of shit.
Soldier on, my God.
Damn.
And he still shows up to fucking work, man. Like the JR is the best ever.
Like
anything.
I don't know what he be talking about in AEW, but I will never be 100% disrespect that man. So
he shows up to work, do everything. So shout out to JR, man. Hope you get better.
Yeah,
big action. We rocking with you, big dog. Hey, salute to Montez Ford. He was inducted into the Boys and Girls Club of America Alumni Hall of Fame over the weekend. You feel me? I'm talking about. I believe also, in addition to Montez Ford, not only was he inducted, but Donnie Wahlberg and Cedric the Entertainer was as well. So,
Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, man, he was an announcer of WrestleMania 10. All right,
that's Donnie Wahlberg,
Mr. Perfect. All right, Donnie, you got it.
You got it, Donnie. You got it. That's that's an accomplishment, man. So, salute to the acknowledgement, I'm talking about being you know what I'm saying, inducted into that, and that's a high honor, you feel me?
Hey,
Especially
being raised in that and then going back, you know what I'm saying, to give back, you know what I'm saying, that's always good. So, shout out to them, man. The Boys and Girls Club has helped a lot of people.
Really. Hey, you guys want to talk about like in the ring wrestling, like shit that happens like within the scope of like television? Or
sure.
You guys
tell me what happened, because I'm pretty sure I fell asleep on like half of it.
TBS.
I mean, I can do that, or we can have conversations about like the not necessarily outside of the ring aspect, but news and rumors, innuendo, and things like that. What do you guys want to start with?
Hey, man, we want to talk about Hogan. Everybody being mad at Hogan? Oh,
no, actually, you know what I would like to do? I would like to go back to when we didn't talk about Hulk Hogan as much.
Yeah, that's true. That's what this is for.
Yeah, I would like to do that. You know what we can start with? We can start with this cage match that they had on Dynamite. We can start with this cage match that they had on Dynamite with Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. In this match, you know, hey, they was really in there funking. They thought it was a war. You feel me? They was getting at it. They was getting to it. You know what I mean? Moxley was bleeding buckets once again.
Oh, you don't say.
You don't say.
I can give him credit because he ain't been bleeding that much.
Yeah,
they ain't been fighting. Nigga, what you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? This is why you book yourself. You'll be like, listen, I'm gonna let everybody else fight, so I ain't gotta bleed as much. Because goddamn it, like you giving me the belt again. You know what? I don't even want this belt no more. It's not gonna be on TV anymore.
Oh, that's the thing.
Angry, man. The only person that could bring out of him is Samoa Joe. That was the perfect opponent to have that kind of match on there, like a TV match.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It was like it started off kind of slow. It felt kind of boring at first, but then like I feel like once Moxley started bleeding, that's when he like feel like he got his one up. You know what I'm saying?
He became
like,
ace.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you go to the.
He became the quote unquote ace again when he bleeds.
So everybody tried to get involved in this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Even though the cage was supposed to keep everybody out, of course, right?
It's wrestling. But, that shit never works. Of course.
So they did keep people out of the match, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much the finish when Gabe Kidd popped up out of nowhere and he slid the briefcase into the ring. Moxley slams this shit across Samoa Joe's face and then gets the 1, 2, 3. Then you see like everybody climbing in the motherfucker. The Young Bucks get in this bitch. This nigga Okada come down there. Everybody's getting involved. You know what I mean? Willow, you feel me? And Marina get into it. It's funk all over this motherfucker. Swerve, slide through this motherfucker, jump off the motherfucking top of the shit.
What am I gonna? I know. I bet you Okada used the door, huh? Climbing up this motherfucking cage, nigga. There's a door right here.
It's like, man, open the goddamn door. I'm not doing all that.
You know what I'm
as soon as Swerve came in and jumped on everybody, you know what I'm saying, with his little ACG boots and shit, you know what I'm talking about? He fucking this nigga Matt Jackson grabbed the little. They had a big ass, you feel me, like comical ass cartoon size remote. You feel me, to raise the cage up so they can get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So they slid the fuck up out of there. And then Swerve lays down a challenge and he says, y'all, I was gonna say something else, but y'all and lady, y'all gentlemen and lady versus us and lady, Anarchy in the Arena, double or nothing. You feel me? So
what a way.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I like the close. I like the way that they closed out Dynamite. I thought it sold me a ticket personally. It got me interested in the match. Then I kind of thought about the lineups, like who's on whose team here. And so in the ring, we have Swerve, we have Kenny Omega, we have Samoa Joe, we have Hobbs, and we have Willow.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Moxley, Claudio, Yuta, Matt and Nick, Gabe Kidd, Marina Shafir. Somebody else is out there.
Don't even matter.
Okada.
Oh yeah. Okada's not fighting in this fucking match. Okay, first off, I'm too big for you. Listen, man, I am too valuable to be doing something called with anarchy in it. Okay,
but Okada is also feuding with Kenny Omega right now. They're building towards that. So, do you not put Okada in this match? That's really my question for you guys. Like, and chat, y'all can chime in, of course, as well, because I'm trying to figure out what's the lineup gonna be as far as who's gonna be on whose team, and does the AEW or the team AEW side or the Swerve City side, I don't know what to call it.
Team Ops versus Team Death Riders.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like the Ops,
do they get more people? Like, does Shibata come back? Does Hook come back? Like, talk to me. Like, what do you guys think happens here as far as the lineups on how they balance this out? Because it's not typically 8-on-8.
Shibata's definitely coming back. I don't know about Hook though.
It was easier to get rid of Yuta But you can't get rid of Yuta because you know what I'm saying. He's your crash dummy. Yeah, you know what I mean. So you gotta throw him. You gotta throw him into it. So like, I was thinking about. Like, I was trying to think about who can I eliminate from from the Death Riders, but then I forgot about the ops being there because if you get one op, you get all the ops. You know what I'm saying? So like, if all the ops come back, it could definitely even out. And then each of them having a woman representative is always good too, which makes it like that's another little wrinkle that they add into it. And
I'm wondering who's
I really like that shit. Like 8-person on 8-person shit. Like,
it just seems like a lot. What was that, Gresh?
I wonder whose thing they're gonna play during the entire match.
Man, they're gonna play the NBA YoungBoy.
They can play Willow's thing the entire time.
But they're gonna play NBA YoungBoy. Mother got a stick on me the whole time.
I'm with the Willow idea and have Ian Riccaboni freestyle the whole time.
Just vibes. I tell people all the time, if you watch AEW, either it's best to go in high because that way you're not overthinking shit.
Oh, in the chat, Andy
Look
look at the chat. The chat said, "Swerve Joe Hobbs, Omega Speedball, Willow, wild card, Moxley, Claudio, Kid, Okada, and Shafir." Listen, Shafir and Willow is the matchup. Swerve and Mox, I guess, is going to be the matchup, right? Claudio is going to be there to murder everybody, which means that Speedball would be there to flip on everything. Omega and Okada is building up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that works. The Bucks, and listen, Joe and Hobbs could definitely go for that tag team shit and then take that shit. But they're already the trios champ, which nobody even talks about. So like they're like half trios. Well, they're 2/3 of the trio champs, so they're 66 and 2/3% of the trios champs. So going against the Bucks would be a good thing that you could do. And then the wild card, that's Yuta, and then Yuta. Well,
the wild card would be on Swerve's team, and I don't know who that would be. Juice Robinson.
Hook. Fucking Jay White Privilege Hennessy. He ain't doing shit. Well, he's hurt.
Hand, I believe hand, wrist injury, something like that. So
I like how we all three just threw random names out there.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
Dion said, Shador said there, nigga. Travis Hunter.
Get Shiloh out there, man. Get Shiloh.
Let's get Travis Hunter out there. You know what I'm saying? Try to earn your keep.
So they got Anarchy in the Arena coming up at Double or Nothing. That challenge has been laid down. I guess next week we'll figure out who exactly is going to be in that match. We also found out after Toni Storm finally lost her first eliminator match. It was her. It was Mina, Shirakawa. It was Sky Blue, and damn it, who else was in this match? Azumi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
The NJPW Strong Champion.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Big action. So these four went at it. I really liked this match. The match was dope. I thought they had a lot of really dope sequences. I like how they they had the tandem Germans on the side, and then Toni was running back and forth, hitting all of her, hitting her hip attacks, and then she finally caught eye of Azumi over there in the corner, and she went over there to hit her, and Azumi popped right up and was like, "Bitch, what's happening?" You feel me? So yeah.
You got your mind.
So Mina wins this match, and they added Mina and Toni at Double or Nothing. You're right, Jizzle, by pinning the champion. So that match has been added to Double or Nothing. Also, since AEW decided to counter program us for the last 2 weeks, I'll go ahead and spoil Collision for you. The Sons of Texas and Crew were scheduled to face off. The Sons of Texas, of course, Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes. They won.
Wait a minute.
Just stop. Names. Yes, just calm down. Just don't worry about it.
That's their names?
Yes, and don't worry about it. Dustin
I
Rhodes and
wasn't. I
Sammy
was
Guevara,
terrified.
the Sons of Becky. I'm just trying to get through it. They defeated the Crew to get the number one contender spot, and they're scheduled to face off against the Hurt Syndicate at Double or Nothing. And I believe also, FTR, and they're going to face off against Nigel and Daniel Garcia. So that match is official. I know they kind of played this little back and forth, like, will they, won't they thing on Dynamite. But that match is official. We can talk about some dope stuff. The fact that the Hurt Syndicate is facing off against Dustin and Sammy Guevara at Double or Nothing, that's neither here nor there at this point, because we already know who's going to win that match. However, we did get the decision from the Hurt Syndicate regarding MJF joining the collective, and he got a thumbs up once again from MVP, a thumbs up once again from Shelton Benjamin, and then finally he got a thumbs up from Bob. Good old Bob. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Roberto.
So yeah, MVP finally persuaded Bobby Lashley to kind of come along. Maybe it was MJF's persistence. Either way, MJF is now an official member of the Hurt Syndicate. Well, conditionally, I guess at this point, because although he was super excited, he jumped up and he hugged Roberto.
He was like, "Yo, get off me, nigga! Nigga, what's wrong with you? See, I wouldn't even go do this shit. See, yo, MVP. See, this is why I didn't want to let this nigga in the group. You know what I'm saying? You go do some shit like this. You're too eager. You know what I'm saying?
But we hurt people, not hug people.
Hey man, it ain't the Hug Syndicate, but you know what I'm saying. Anybody that eager is going to be that eager to hurt somebody. So
good point.
I like how Shelton was lining up for the super kick behind MJF.
Yo, Bob,
you like how?
You
do you like how MJF didn't want to go out there at first, and he was hiding behind Tony Khan backstage, and TK was over there talking about he's right here,
with a big ass smile on his face, like
crouched down behind the desk, boy, just ready to snitch. How I looked at it,
like TK like, yo, he's right here.
Damn,
on the dead homies, he's right next to me.
Either way, next week on Dynamite, we're going to get an official contract signing that will, stamp this man MJF into the group. But before that, he's got his lawyer, Smart Mark Sterling, looking over the details of this agreement. So I'm assuming he's going to come in with some rewrites.
Yeah, my last name's still Friedman, nigga. Like, hey, listen, let me let my niggas handle this shit. You feel me? It's a contract. I want to be here, but not that bad. So
like, I think we need to, having a little addendum here. A couple changes here or there. I think we should call it MJF and the Hurt Syndicate.
I'm MJF. And this is the Hurt Syndicate.
And these are my syndicates.
These are the syndicates. These are the syndicates of the MJF.
And we hurt.
Sign it. And
then he vouched for the song.
Like adding Ray J to the Scream tour. Like, yo, Ray J. Let me get somebody that's just gonna tear me anything. Yeah, this is gonna be the EO emote that I need.
We good people. Nah, he gonna mess around and get hit up Mikey Ruckus and get him to do a mashup with the Hurt Syndicate theme and his we hurt people.
Oh, God, please do not do a mashup of this shit.
They'll get Logic and
get all the white rappers.
They already did the mashup of MJF and the Adam Cole shit.
Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom.
And Grandma already signed the AEW records, but when they call you, be like, "Yo, can you do that MJF Hurt Syndicate freestyle?" He could be like,
Yes.
"Absolutely,
Absolutely, I will do it. I will absolutely do it, Mr. Ruckus. But I will ask you, please put it on the next Hater Rave mixtape as well. One Wrestling says they're going full Sami Zayn bloodline with this. That segment reminded me of the honorary Oos segment.
I don't know, man. I mean, Sami Zayn wasn't known for destroying factions that he's joined or created. So that little part is in it. I think this shit's like adding the like when you got car insurance, and then you was like, you know what, the extra $2, you know what I mean? Let me get the roadside assistance. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can get. That's roadside assistance. You know what I mean? Like, because like if he tries to turn on us, we can just beat the shit out of him if we want to.
It's basically a can they coexist, type thing, and we'll figure out, how that plays out. Yeah, they also had another can they coexist situation because opening the show, they actually had a tag match between Takeshita and Josh Alexander, and they faced off against the two gentlemen who are going to be in the finals in the Owen Cup, Will Osprey and Hangman Page. This was a can they coexist moment for Hangman and Osprey. And I mean, for the most part, they did, but I mean, there was a few instances there of like real tension, buddy. Real tension.
I mean, that's just crazy when you're dealing with a team. And then like and really like when you think about it, because like Josh Alexander just got there too, you know what I'm saying? So like it's like him and Takeshita really work well together. That was my favorite part of it. Like there was no fucking like we ain't misled or whatever, but can they coexist? Like they're not supposed to, nigga, but they're supposed to win anyway because they coexist at the right moment, nigga. Goku and Vegeta, everybody's seen this shit. So yeah, they look at that. Yeah, kiss.
This is a crazy shot.
Yeah, if you're watching this visual, you feel me, in this episode on video, you can see just this man Takeshita just kneeing Hangman into Osprey's face, and it's like, dog, where are like Osprey's face is just he's cooked right now, dog. Like,
oh no,
blank face. That's blank face Osprey right there. You feel me?
Damn.
Blank face.
That's really good.
And they still won though. Like you know what I'm saying, and look, and hey man, the little hidden blade buckshot, the little buckshot blade. Hey, the double, you know what I'm saying, the big ball buckshot blade.
Yeah, no, that was hard. The big baller buckshot blade. Thank you, Jizzle. Thank you. At first, I thought you was going for the when Osprey damn near hit Hangman with the hidden blade, and he came like that close. He came like that close. Like the timing of that shit was perfect. But no, yes, that buckshot blade, yeah, that big baller buckshot blade, that was hard.
Hey, but it was so funny, like, because they both, like, he almost hit him with the buckshot before that, and then Osprey was like, yo! But then, like, when he almost hit Hangman with the hidden blade, Hangman was like, hit me with it, nigga. I dare you, nigga. I like pain, nigga. So that's how I knew they were going to coexist.
Man, that was dope. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that match at Double or Nothing for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm picking Hangman right now, just because of that match.
I'm with you on that.
I'm picking him right now.
That's cool. Okay. Why not Osprey? Is it because he's been talking shit lately?
No, it's not even that. Like, it's not even because he's been talking shit lately. Because you're supposed to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, right off of your team. Listen, if I'm the best player on my team, or one of the best players on my team, I'm talking shit too. We better than them niggas. Prove me wrong. But like just in that match in general, like the can they coexist match, like when he almost got hit with the buckshot, he was like, "Yo, please!" But then when Hangman was gonna get hit with the hidden blade, and Hangman was like, "Please hit me with that shit, nigga. I want it."
Well, I want to talk about the shit that he's been talking for a moment because he made headlines once again this week. Last week he was criticizing the WWE product, saying that AEW was better and they got better wrestlers and this, that, and the third, and on their worst day they're better and yada 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 yada, whatever. This, that, yeah. So this week, some more comments came out where he basically said we smoke them in every category. I'm trying to find the actual statement here. Here we go. So he says we smoke them in every field of wrestling. Like, we're just better. I respect every single one of them there. They all know what they're doing. They're great at their job. They understand getting people on their feet, but we are so much more better of a wrestling company than them. These are comments from Will Osprey. Jizzle,
Okay,
do you agree? Oh, Gresh, since you popped up, hey, what's up? Do you agree?
Okay,
You disagree?
I disagree because there's an equal playing field across the board. It's just two different styles of wrestling at the end of the day. Like, if you want to talk pure wrestling, I can give the edge to AEW a little bit, but as far as overall every category, nah.
What are the fields of wrestling? What are these categories?
The categories for WWE is they lean more into the character work and the storytelling, and AEW lean more into the pure wrestling with the touch of storytelling. From my point of view, someone can probably disagree with that statement, but that's just how I feel when I watch AEW. That's the reason why when I watch both, I feel completely different on both fronts. If I want 100% promo, character work, all that stuff, I watch WWE. But if I want just pure graps, as they say online, then I will lean more towards AEW. So
you shit down. I mean, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like
I was trying to give him a detailed answer.
Yo, who wins the championships, nigga? The niggas that do one, the niggas that do. Listen, even the Detroit Pistons in 2004 beat the Lakers. But you know what I mean? Like, you need both. Like, you need both to survive, man. Like, Will Ospreay said exactly what he's supposed to say, nigga.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with him 100%, but I wouldn't say, like, I'm just saying he's incorrect in as far as like they're better than WWE. I'm like, nah, I feel like as of now they're on an even playing field. Like, at some point.
Well,
a couple months ago I thought AEW was dog shit.
No,
but they've gotten better.
What I'm saying is, like, well, Osprey's supposed to say that shit. You know what I mean? Like, but like, he need to shut his fucking mouth too, nigga. Stop acting like we ain't got the listen. If I send Gunther over there to run through your whole entire company, like, what's gonna happen then? If you want to talk about grabs and shit.
He saluted Gunther. He saluted Chad Gable. There was
Randy Orton as well.
But if I salute, if I
Orton,
send our
Gunther,
SEAL
and
team,
Gable.
the SEAL Team 6 that we have over there. And then, like, I just sent Jay Uso to make your fucking crowd go like this, nigga. What are you gonna do, nigga? What are you gonna do with Bianca Belair and then Rhea Ripley goes over there and then massacres everybody until they run into we can send what if we send like the Ray Vaughn, like we send Julia and all of them over there, Stephanie and all of them. Like, you really want to talk that shit? Like, it's not about that.
RFA McKinnon says also he said that answer when he was asked about how there's a potential Saturday night's main event the same day as All In and why AEW All In should be the show to watch that day. So context, right?
I mean, he could have easily just said, hey, we're not a glorified house show, and he would be correct.
Josh says
we better than y'all.
Josh says WWE has better action figures. That's why.
That's funny. But nah, honestly, look, I agree with what Jizzle said. Basically, he's supposed to say that. Like, what you want him to say, hey, our competition is better than us? Like, no. That's the reason why I didn't join in on the discourse online, because I'm like, I disagree in some aspects, but as far as like from what he's saying, you want him to go out and say, hey, Triple H is the better boss than Tony Khan.
I'm not gonna say that.
Why would I fuck up my bag for a couple of clicks online? The fuck?
Just because I gotta go over this. Listen, us wrestlers are better than them niggas.
Yeah.
Show me any different.
Show me what you got. Show me
Yeah,
that I'm a liar.
Like that, man.
Jizzle, you said to show you something different, right? All right, cool. Well, I asked Chat GPT to figure this out for me.
Yes, Chuck GPT.
I did. And so I said, I threw this comment into Chat GPT and I said, is this statement true? What are the fields of wrestling and facts that prove this point? And it says here, Will Ospreay's statement that we smoke them in every field of wrestling is a strong opinion, likely meant to hype up AEW and draw fan attention, but it doesn't hold up as objectively true across all metrics or fields of professional wrestling. To evaluate this claim, we can break wrestling into several common fields or categories used by fans, critics, and industry insiders. This is where it gets fun. Number 1, in-ring wrestling quality. AEW strengths. AEW is widely praised for in-ring work, particularly with talents like Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and the Young Bucks. AEW style leans more athletic, fast-paced, and New Japan Pro Wrestling influenced performances. WWE strengths. WWE has great in-ring performers too. Examples being Seth Rollins, Gunther, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn. However, the in-ring style is often more WWE style, which is slower pace, more storyline driven. The verdict: AEW might edge WWE out in pure in-ring work, especially for fans of technical or high-flying wrestling, but this is subjective. This is what Gresh just said. Number 2, storytelling and character work. The definition of which: long-term story arcs, character development, and promo ability. WWE strengths. WWE excels here, especially under Triple H's creative leadership. The Bloodline Saga is one of the most acclaimed wrestling storylines in recent history. When it comes to AEW, they have had success, such as MJF's title run, Hangman Page's arc, but long-term storytelling sometimes suffered from inconsistent booking. The verdict here: WWE dominates this category in terms of mainstream narrative quality and character development. Jizzle, you seem like you want to interject before we finish this up.
Nah, man, man, we need to regulate this shit, man. But it's about the same, man. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to object with. Go ahead.
Chat GPT throws in here production value. WWE is unmatched here with decades of refinement and billion-dollar backing. Everything from entrances to live camera cuts is polished. AEW is improving, but its production is generally considered a tier below WWE. The verdict goes to WWE. When it comes to promo ability and mic work, WWE features talents like Cody Rhodes, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns, experts in promo delivery. AEW's side of things features promo talent like MJF, Jon Moxley, Eddie Kingston, but consistency varies. They give WWE the edge in promo consistency and structure. When it comes to star power, you already know WWE dominates this. I don't even know if I need to read that, but I will. WWE strengths, it says, as a global brand with major deals such as Peacock and Netflix, WWE dwarfs AEW in exposure. AEW strengths, they're growing with international recognition, but nowhere near WWE scale. The women's division, quality of women's wrestling and booking. WWE strengths here. They have invested heavily in women's wrestling as stars like Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and Bayley. And in AEW, it actually doesn't have AEW strengths on this one. This is strange. AEW's weaknesses. It says WWE strengths and AEW's weaknesses. With AEW's weaknesses, it says they are often criticized for underusing its women's division despite having talent such as Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter. And WWE is stronger here. I might disagree at this current moment, to be honest.
Yeah. Toni Storm is the best character in wrestling, period. And Mercedes probably the best wrestler. So, yeah, go ahead.
Lastly, diversity of styles and match variety.
range of match types, styles, technical, lucha, hardcore, etc. AEW strengths, they offer a wider range of wrestling styles, New Japan crossovers, indie styles, hardcore exhibitions. WWE has a more rigid format, slowly evolving with talents like Ilya Dragunov and DIY, but AEW wins here, appealing to more niche fans. Out of the 7 categories, it gives WWE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 7, and AEW takes 2. So, in conclusion, Will Ospreay's claim is, as an opinion, is rooted in pride and promotional hype, not objective fact. AEW excels in certain areas, especially in-ring quality and diversity of match styles, but WWE is the more dominant force overall in terms of storytelling, production, global appeal, and character development.
Hold on. Let me use something real quick.
I'm done.
Thank you, Grant, for reading all them words right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to niggas that be reading, you know what I mean?
That was a
lot of words to be reading. Like the last part that you read, I mean, it was like, yo, I'm saying sometimes like you say AEW does some good stuff, and then like WWE does some good stuff. Choose what you like, or like them both. But yo, shout out to the play. Graham read all them words, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, I wasn't gonna do that shit.
But hey, when it comes to like free agent signings in 2025, are you more excited about what AEW is doing or what WWE is doing?
I think it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Because like you can only go to certain places, especially when AEW and WWE is buying everything else underneath them. Like I don't know what the word for two-person monopoly is. What's that? A beef. You know what I mean? GDs versus BDs. But like you're gonna have to go to one or the other. And then when they let you go to one or the other, like, yo, they just go back and forth.
Yeah, you feel me? Well, WWE has picked up Rey Fenix, Penta, Ricky Saints, Jordan Grace, Aleister Black, and Rusev, and Jeff Cobb. But AEW side of things, they've got Speedball, Mike Bailey, Megan Bain, Josh Alexander, and Kevin Knight. Those are the news. Oh, and also Tekla, who hasn't debuted as of yet, but
Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight might be the, he might be the, he might be that wild card.
Kevin Knight might be that wild card. Kevin Knight might be that wild card for AEW, but will Jeff Cobb be a wild card for AEW, for WWE? Excuse me. What do you think about his ceiling in the WWE? Like, what do you see Jeff Cobb becoming under the WWE banner? Is he a main eventer? Is he a mid-carder? Like, what becomes of Jeff Cobb in the WWE? Correct. What do you think?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've been talking a lot.
Upper mid-card. I feel like to upper mid-card with the occasional main event push, depending on the story. Yeah, I that's just from my initial reaction. But we will definitely see over time. Like, will he like? But the reason why I say that because we don't know off of face value. Like New Japan, the atmosphere in New Japan and AEW, because he wrestled there as well. For those who don't know, is vastly different than the WWE landscape. Man, and instead of sending him to NXT, they say, "Yo, you are up there in age. Let's put you with the Usos in the Bloodline or the Bloodline 3.0, 4.0, whatever number they own, and see where you go." But I'm saying, like, I definitely see him like a reign with the U.S. title if they keep him solo, and if they have him in a tag team championship, and probably contend for a world title. But yeah,
Jizzle, what say you?
You should be on the same arc as Jacob, right? Like your best case scenario, I guess his ceiling is going to be like, yo, Jacob. And then because they're definitely gonna do the Jacob and him shit. They're gonna see like what we get from that. But Jeff Cobb, like, that's a big deal.
mm-hmm.
That's one of the major free agent shit that you fucking bring in. Like, yo, that's a big deal. Like, it was like, yo, how is he related? Like, nigga, it don't matter, nigga. Sami Zayn was in the bloodline. Like, don't tell me what. Like, how is he related, nigga? Like, oh, I don't know how Sami Zayn related. All right, shut the fuck up. That shit. Listen, Jeff Cobb and Jacob Fatu is gonna. If Jacob Fatu could get, if Jeff Cobb can get to like the Intercontinental belt, U.S. belt level, and then like see what we get from there, or get into like him and Solo doing some shit after Jacob Fatu like massacres both of them niggas.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. But yeah, listen, Jeff Cobb is they were talking about Jeff Cobb's age. The same way that Shinsuke went over there, what time it was, nigga. Listen, I'm over here trying to chill. You know what I mean? We over here kicking it. Listen, if I can get the Intercontinental belt, U.S. belt, we do this, we do that. Listen, I'm in the, you know what I'm saying, on TV.
I'm with you with that. I agree. I think, yeah, upper mid card, somewhere around there, like Jeff and Andy in the chat are, U.S. IC champion. They both are kind of, along those lines of what you guys are saying as well. I can agree with that. But I think the age thing, I don't fault people for bringing that up and saying, okay, well, how much miles can you get out of someone, when they're on the back end of their career versus a younger talent? But
Hey,
WWE
is 42 the back end of your career anymore? Especially as a pro wrestler, like 42 is like damn near like the middle of your prime.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you in that sense, but I'm just saying when it comes to the viewpoint and the comparison of developing younger talent, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying when you look at it from that lens, I can't fault people for saying, hey, he's an older gentleman versus them saying, hey, Kevin Knight will bring you in for a tryout. You know what I'm saying? When you're one of the hottest young prospects in the game right now, but we don't know that, or we don't know enough, but we know about what Jeff Cobb is doing when he's on the same show as you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's just kind of all that just when it comes to that comparison, then yeah, but that's pretty much where I see him as well. But we'll see what happens. We'll see where that goes. He's clearly going to be opposing Jacob Fatu, him and Solo, and we'll figure out what happens with those guys and how they play that out.
Solo being Sang Shung of the Bloodline is not what I expected of this whole entire thing.
That man got hitters for days.
He's the best GM of like. Listen, fuck the Jackal. You know what I mean? Even listen, like we get a group of people. Listen, I'm always bringing new people in. You know what I mean? It's like Nico Harrison getting the #1 pick in the draft lottery. I gave away Luka, but I got fucking Jeff Cobb now.
The game is fucking rigged, man. I swear to God.
It's rigged, man. It's
so fucked up, man.
Oh, you got Jeff Cobb now, nigga? How did you get Jeff Cobb, nigga? Yo, Roman Reigns is sick at the house, nigga. Like, yo, I was trying to get this nigga.
We had a 1.8 chance landed Jeff Cobb, and then all of a sudden,
yo, Cooper Cobb was coming over to our team, and then all of a sudden you got him, huh, Solo? Okay, you got.
Would you give Logan Paul more than a 1.8 chance of defeating Jey Uso at Saturday night's main event?
No. I'm upset
because that's happening. That's happening.
You got Logan Paul.
You got Logan Paul versus Jey Uso added to the Saturday night's main event card. That is next weekend. They're doing that. The title is on the line. Jey Uso's got he's got his hands in a lot of different pots right now. They're gonna maybe try to play up this like a distraction type angle. He's not taking Logan Paul seriously.
That nigga don't know how to mind his business.
Yeah,
I think, but these niggas like I don't know why somebody hasn't done the whole like. I thought AJ Styles at WrestleMania was gonna do like, yo, why are you even here? Like type shit. Like what he did with Shane McMahon, even though Shane McMahon's a fucking legend.
No,
like,
lo and behold, it was actually Karrion Kross who did the "Why are you even here?" thing, and he's not even. He wasn't even in the match.
He should be the one that be fighting Logan Paul. Like I don't know, man. Jay's gonna do his shit. Like he like they're in a dilly of a pickle. Pause. That's what it would say. They're in a conundrum. They're in interpersonal caveat. They're in everything that you can think of right now with this whole shit. Because there's no way that Logan Paul should be getting this fucking title shot. But it's always a good way to do it. You know what you do it on NBC.
It's in the contract. It's in the deal. I gotta have a title shot at least once a year, man. Come on, man. Make me look good. Make Logan look strong. You feel me? You know who else has a conundrum? R-Truth. He might be facing off against Cena at Saturday night's main event, or they'll, play up an angle or something like that to push it off to Money in the Bank or something like that. But from what speculation is leaning towards, we might see R-Truth versus Cena at Saturday night's main event as well. And Cena, after giving R-Truth an attitude adjustment through the table at the press conference for interrupting the undisputed WWE champion, he's now given R-Truth pause and in question to, not really trust his childhood hero the way that, he once did. They say don't meet your heroes. Idols turn rivals. You know what I'm saying?
When the spirit of Tupac gets behind R-Truth, like when Gohan beat Cell with the one arm Kamehameha, I can't wait till R-Truth wins this belt, and then y'all gonna be really mad. I want R-Truth to win this belt now.
Oh, you want I want R-Truth to retire John Cena? I'm bullshitting, but yeah.
I'm just happy that R-Truth's getting if this is the plan, if anybody deserves this plan, is this man right here. Same, I remember, didn't they fight each other at Capital Punishment?
Yep, 2011.
You know what I'm saying? When he was blowing Newports all in little kids' faces and shit.
Didn't they get in trouble for that because it was illegal at that time?
No, man, he said it was a $20,000 fine. Vince McMahon paid it off.
You better, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, get rowdy. In the mood some things, nigga. Nigga, I'm the NWA champion.
The truth has set me free.
I saw a lot of people souring on the idea of there possibly being a John Cena R-Truth program here.
What the fuck out of here, man?
The only way I can see that is because they are
because he's black.
Well, what's funny about that? The funny thing about that was when I saw that discourse, somebody made a comment and said, "But I thought we wanted to see a black man in a singles match on a PLE. I thought we wanted to see a black man in a prominent position. I thought."
They said, "Not like that."
Not like that.
Not R-Truth. Not the R-Truth that you know what I'm saying that shows up to work every single day. He's the epitome of the pro wrestler that you guys talk about. He's a legend.
The same R-Truth who almost lost his leg
ever. How many niggas you know have been an NWA champion? Think about how NWA is terrible right now. That stupid ass belt that they still got running around, nigga. Like R-Truth held that shit twice. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. Listen, I drug around Pac-Man Jones. I did everything that I was supposed to do and doing it my way and having fun. Of course, you should do. Listen, John Cena is on the perfect run, and then R-Truth is definitely a good side mission to get to where what's going to end. And I wouldn't mind seeing that nigga win. That shit would be great.
You hit the nail on. You hit the nail right there. Side mission. Saturday night's main event is side missions. It is not going to hurt anybody if R-Truth wrestles John Cena at Saturday night's main event.
It's not going to hurt if he wins either.
No.
Then you can do that shit. I watch fucking this nigga lose his belt with two twin referees on Saturday night's main event. Nigga, I seen this nigga lose his belt to the Undertaker, and then on Tuesday in Texas, which we don't have anymore, When his belt back, nigga. Like, I don't want to hear shit about this shit, dog. Pro wrestling is back. Real rap is back, nigga. Nigga.
Put it this way: if R-Truth wins, I'm not losing sleep. If John Cena wins, I'm not losing sleep because it's fucking Saturday night's main event.
But I still got to go to work on Sunday morning, nigga. It don't matter to me, nigga. This is gonna be a good story to tell.
You will still tune in, like everybody else.
I'm still gonna watch. So shut up. R-Truth for the title.
Ray says, I want him to have amnesia and have a short spur of the old crazy R-Truth where he thinks he's the bad guy.
Oh my God, blowing Newports in his dad's face. Oh, I can't wait.
That's kind of an interesting like perspective. Like Cena's his childhood hero, and like R-Truth like looks at himself as the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Cena's the good guy.
Like, maybe
he's
it's
like,
me.
nah, man.
I gotta what if R-Truth is Ra's al Ghul? And then he has to be the one to take like he remembers like I know Tupac. Like I took a picture with Tupac.
And I look the exact same.
Yeah. So there's a possibility of them doing something. I wouldn't be upset at it. Like, why would you? They've got an interesting chemistry. And I think they can pull it off, especially, as Gresh said, Saturday night's main event. It's a side mission. Like he's gonna have a bigger program after this. And just stay tuned. Now, another match that actually is official for Saturday night's main event is this tag team match between CM Punk, Sami Zayn on one side, and the new partnership of Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker. So that's happening. I'm excited about that match, just so we can get through this and we can get beyond this whole Sami Zayn being the third man thing. I think people are obsessing over that a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Now, I'm not saying that he's not going to turn, but I feel like
turn, just not on Punk.
But I'm just thinking like, bro, like this we've been doing a lot of third man talk lately, and it's exhausting, bro.
Who's gonna be Big Me in this shit,
bro? You know what I'm saying? Like third person. Gresh, you was there at Bad Blood. The Rock came out with the boom, 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 and then his music started. Now everybody's like, Cody, Roman, who else? Who we talking about? Who's the third person? Who's gonna? Oh wait, Cena, The Rock. Oh, wait, who's the third person? Oh, it's Travis Scott. Travis Scott's the third person. Oh, wait, who's going to be the third person? Bron Breakker, Seth Rollins, third person. Oh, wait, Naomi, she attacked Jay Cargill. But what if Bianca Belair was involved as well? What if somebody else had something to do? Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
that's why we have WWE 2K25 cheap plug that I haven't bought yet, because you can bring all your what if fantasies to life in the video game.
The ChatGPT is for.
Yeah. Hey, they have AI. If you want to do the whole promo and make it seem like they're actually talking, there's ways to do that too. Have fun. And don't get mad if it doesn't happen in real life. It'll be okay.
What's the over under on Sami turning heel on these guys? 1.8.
Yeah, definitely under. Like I've done this before. I think Sami tired, just like everybody. I think I ain't gotta do this shit no more, blood. Like why? I think it would be better if Seth brought in somebody that you didn't expect. Like Sami is supposed to be the ultimate good guy. Like he has to be the glue guy. You know what I mean? He's like Sean Livingston on the Warriors. I'm saying that hit the mid range jumper. You know what I mean? Like you need he's like Udonis Haslem, like Tristan Thompson. Like how does Tristan Thompson still have a job in the NBA? But you need a glue guy like that.
These are great comparisons.
Yo, he's Tristan Thompson. Like you need one of them. Like you need a James Johnson on the Pacers who can literally beat up everybody on the court. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that. Like he's not going to be the third man. The third man is going to be who you don't expect.
Yeah, if there is a Kevin Owens, I would like it to be somebody that you don't expect. If there's a third person, I would like it to be somebody, But Sami, Udonis Haslem, Zayn, it shouldn't be.
Yo, SZUD. Yo, shout out to SDUD. Everybody needs a he's the ultimate teammate. You know what I mean? He's gonna win the teammate award on
Just
both.
be, and I'm just thinking like beyond, you know what I'm saying, right now. I'm thinking 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, 18 months down the line, and you got Royal Rumble in Saudi next year. And you think that that's not a perfect opportunity?
That shit's gonna be so funny. But
listen, bro. Listen, Sami Zayn, you 100% have my backing to continue out this year as the underdog from the underground, and to at the top of the year 2026 win that Royal Rumble, get your first WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 42. Do your motherfucking thing. Yeah. But I swear to fucking God, if I see CM Punk do one fucking Saudi Arabia show, oh my God,
oh yes,
bro.
nigga.
You are you're embarrassing me. Get out somewhere, nigga.
Hey, are you gonna dish you?
Damn.
Hey, dish you?
I be trying to be on your side, bro.
Yeah, a lot of niggas are gonna be hitting him with a dish you as soon as that match card graphic hits the screen.
But he also, and this is me being a CM Punk apologist, he also does a lot of sarcasm. And all he said in that live was, I don't hate coming to Saudi. I've never been to Saudi. That's not saying I'm going to Saudi. That's him saying, I don't hate going there. I'm just not fucking coming. You feel me?
And you know what it is?
Maybe.
It's just like when we were talking about nigga, like, hey man, like Will Osprey, like you banging for your set. Like, listen, when I was over there, nigga, fuck y'all niggas. And you be going over there bending over for them Saudi niggas. Oh, they be letting women come over there now? They be letting Sami went over there? Well shit. Hey man, fuck them niggas, dog. Listen, man, I'm riding with y'all niggas, but he's like Jameis Winston. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we eating W's out here, man.
Wow.
I love good turncoat.
Man. That's hilarious.
Yes, sir.
Well, they're having a whole Royal Rumble in Saudi. That's fucking crazy.
They are.
Yeah, Braun Strowman's still the champion.
He's still the champion, but he ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jeff Cobb.
And in an awkward turn of events, Braun Strowman now has a show on the USA Network coming soon. It's called Everything on the Menu. It's a
no way you paid to be a bit back, man.
It's a food traveling show produced by the WWE. And, you know, there's that. Yeah.
It's like the Man versus Food, the second version with the redhead dude with the Will Osprey cut. You know what I mean? Like, ain't Adam Richmond. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT. Braun Strowman.
So recent reports, I know last week we talked about it, but we now have an update because there's conflicting reports in regards to Evolution. I know that there was something in regards to it possibly being like July 5th or June, something like that or whatever. But now people are saying it was like something about in July, early July in like Connecticut, Mohegan Sun or something like that. Now people are saying, I believe it's WrestleVotes, that there's a possibility that it might be July 12th, the same day as All In, and expect a possibility of a match between Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill. Gresh, Jizzle, any thoughts on Evolution 2 featuring Charlotte and Jade in one of the prominent main event matches?
I'll go. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Brent, you read my mind. Shout out to Brent in the chat. In my mind, in Atlanta? Yeah, you run to Atlanta when you need a check back. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has asked for this or pretended to ask for this. I asked for this shit. You feel me? Because I remember in the early stages of the Public Enemies podcast, we did a review of the Evolution pay-per-view or PLE. It was a pay-per-view back then. And nigga, we talked about that shit. And we was like, yo, that shit was good. That's one of the good shows that we watched and shit. Like, this is the way to get the women talent, like give them their own shit, but not just that. Like, yo, Charlotte versus Jade, nigga, like that was like Bron versus the Spurs in 07, nigga. Like, yo, how did she get here? And shout out to Naomi for making her and Jay's match being one of the highlights of the whole entire WrestleMania, showing that they can do that shit. And like, yo, that shit would be fucking dope, man. It for sure should be in Atlanta. Like, I'm with it. Like, get all the NXT women over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just bought Triple I. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We get Shorty with the 56-inch, you know what I'm saying, BBL in the back, in the mask, you know what I'm saying, playing one leg 450 splashes. You know what I mean? Like Zach Gowen. You know what I mean? Like we lit. Yo, watch it. Listen, don't pretend like you don't watch women's wrestling, because I do. Like non-creepy style, like you niggas out there. And like, yeah, man, just like, yo, enjoy the shit that you've been asking for. And treat it with the respect that you give the other respect to everybody else. You bitch ass niggas. And it definitely should be in Atlanta for a check balance.
Yeah. In Atlanta. Evolution 2.
What the players play.
Electric Boogaloo, Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, I agree. This does need to be a yearly event. Ray in the chat says, with how many good women they have, this needs to be a yearly event. Can't disagree with that. Can't disagree with that at all.
All women's titles should be on the line. Like all of them.
Yeah.
Treat this shit like a WrestleMania.
They got enough. More than enough.
Women's speed title too. Throw it in there.
Why not, nigga?
Yeah, for the pre-show.
Yeah. It's on X anyway.
Yeah, fuck it.
Ooh, but I don't think they're gonna rock with putting that shit on YouTube.
Well, it's gonna be
YouTube don't care about nothing, dog. Like, YouTube ain't worried about shit, but they got $13.99 on me for premium.
Twitter is paying for it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
you feel me? Yeah, that's why. You feel me? Like, since Elon them is paying for it, they might not want it on YouTube. You feel me? Man. I could be wrong though. I mean, I ain't never checked the WWE YouTube to see if the speed matches are ever on there. You feel me?
Nah, they're not.
I need Elon to put some suicide doors on a T-Rex that I can get for $83 a month. Like, you talk to that nigga for me, Graham?
We got the butterfly doors on the X. You know what I'm saying? Go grab that. Let them bitches lift up. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Have a blast. They got the wings on that bitch. You feel me? Yeah. Do your motherfucking thing. TSLA.
Stop going up. Agenda.
Oh. All right, man.
What Josh said? No, I don't put his agenda. We don't acknowledge that lady anymore. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We would call that the Bianca Belair Classic. You know what I'm saying? The Jacqueline Classic? Yeah, we'll call it the Jacqueline Classic. How about that?
The Sensational Sherry Invitational. The
Sensational Invitational. Ooh! You're supposed to think of that shit.
So, yeah, stuff like Evolution should be a yearly event. Speaking of yearly events, we do have and confirmed the Money in the Bank coming up, and WWE has announced that qualifying matches, I believe, start this Friday on SmackDown, and then of course will continue next week on Raw. Question for you guys, and we'll talk about it here and open up the conversation. Without knowing who's involved in any of these qualifying matches at present moment, who do you foresee as like maybe a good pick for Money in the Bank this year on not only the women's side but the men's side? Like
Carmelo Hayes should win this. Like, I think Carmelo or Alistair, I don't want them to be fighting each other 150,000 times like I really want them to do when I seen that match. But like, either one of them would be good for me, but preferably Carmelo because he's my favorite. He's my favorite YN in wrestling. And for women, I mean, yo, man, I think we should go Bailey on Bailey again. I want Bailey to win it. Like, Bailey, winning that shit. Or like you want to throw like a little curveball like Mia. Let's say Mia Yim, saying like give her like somebody that like you never thought, like nobody ever thought like Carmella was gonna win the first ever Money in the Bank women's match. You feel me? They was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and then they ran it back and she won again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, because James Ellsworth.
Just to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's really hard because they've got a lot of people that are over and a lot of people that have like some good momentum. And I'm trying to think of like a party that could maintain that briefcase storyline for a long period of time. And you know what I'm saying, like who they can get over with that. Even though these days the Money in the Bank reigns are not necessarily as long as they used to be, or there's at least some surprise in how they cash in. As
Just
far
don't
as
cash in on the US title.
Miz won the Money in the Bank before?
Miz, yeah, he won
2010.
He cashed
Oh,
in.
that's how he got the first championship.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Batista involved in that and how he won that first like world title? I don't know. Anyways,
Nexus.
No, but
Nexus.
like Mello and Miz shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit would be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I could teach you how to carry that shit.
Miz won both titles with Money in the Bank.
He did.
He took the title from Otis.
This my thing with Mello. I don't disagree with him winning. I would love to see it. But I'm just like, damn, will they do that after they just gave him the Andre? And I know
Andre, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we don't give niggas too much shit.
I'm not saying like the Andre is like a, you feel me, like something that they consider a big like accolade or whatever, you feel me? But I'm just saying
SmackDown, but that's like finding a quarter on the ground, nigga.
Like, oh like, shit,
also, like, nigga, it's a quarter.
We get what we can take, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. And you know, they might be like, nigga, we just gave you a win. We just gave
Andre,
you
nigga.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got the big chain and everything. You feel me? What you need to win the Money in the Bank for? You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, bro. I think Mello is a good pick. I think Chad Gable is a good pick. I think somebody like Ludwig, I think he could be a good pick. We only got one Gable.
Yeah,
or
Gable Stevenson.
Or Americano.
If El Grande Americano and Chad Gable fucking qualified for that shit. Oh my god. IWC is gonna melt down.
They're gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, because they're some bitches. But
I'm with Naomi winning on the women's side. I would like to see that, especially with her proceed with caution, the whole new gimmick or whatever. She could kind of be traumatizing, or like a little aggressive with, saying either or champion, kind of, saying with her like stalking vibe, or trying to like hunt them down, or she be doing a little crazy backstage little shit and all the shit now. So I'm rocking with that. I like that. I like that idea. So I wouldn't disagree with Naomi, but I also wouldn't disagree with somebody like Mia Yim, Michin. Sorry,
Michin. Yeah, let me not disrespect you.
Ivy Nile. Just kidding.
No, Ivy Nile could have like a like the Kobe Kingston Money in the Bank type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that like a good fucking shit where she's just flipping everybody over? She be choking bitches out behind her back, nigga. Like, I don't know if you know that, but she be choking bitches out like this, nigga.
She do be choking bitches out behind her back. But I think and yeah, I was just kidding, you know what I'm saying? With acting like I'm not fucking with it. I do think Ivy Nile is a cool pick. Shout out to Blackjack in the chat. But I think we might see something more like Roxanne Perez.
Oh, Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea Green winning the Money in the Bank will be the most entertaining with her as like, I think she would do some Brock box shit, and like I would hope she would do some Brock box shit, because like her as just like a Money in the Bank winner, it's just like will kind of like fit in the brand, especially when you have like a Hertourage, like a secret Hervis. My bad.
Could do something like that. Gresh, what about you? Do you have a pick, maybe a dark horse or anybody that you think or you can envision at this point to win the Money in the Bank?
Dark horse wise, shit. From the men's side, it's kind of hell. Shit. Yeah, Mello. I could definitely see Mello. Like I feel like Mello will be a dark horse because if you look at how they book him, Andre win aside, it ain't really. He's kind of been up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it will definitely be something like he can do a whole thing where, okay, I won the Andre and I'm because I feel like they can play off of what Cody said. Hey, Nick, you wasted the #1 draft pick on this guy, and he can be like, oh, okay, bet. Oh, also, I can see if they want to get this Seth gimmick, the Seth faction thing over, they can give it to Bron Breakker. Like shout out to Rel in the chat. That's a good pick.
I seen it too, nigga.
That can be a different and like you can see because you know how Seth is like this whole story of I want to rebuild WWE in my image because he's been telling us about the future of WWE for like the past 10 years. And I'm like, okay, nigga, but that could be like him trying to recreate Bron in his image. Like, hey, I gave you Money in the Bank. What are you gonna do with it?
Well,
hey, what if it was like, hey, yo, what if fucking Cody won this shit?
Pull a Brock number and come in the middle of the match and just run down and win.
What if John Cena came and won that shit? So make sure that nobody could win that shit. Like, this is the cynical shit that I be thinking of, like, because I'm an evil nigga. Like, yo, if I was John Cena, I would go out there and just win that shit. It's like, yeah, haha, nigga.
And as far as the women, dark horse wise, give Meechin a chance at it, or someone that we don't expect. Because I feel like I'm glad that you brought up. Nobody expected Carmella to win the first one. They need to throw a wild card in there, like someone we don't expect to win, and strap the rocket to them.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte.
You know what?
Yo, the same night that she wins, she'll be Jay Cargill, you know what I'm saying? The knockdown drag out, come out the last minute, you know what I'm saying? Charlotte box, you know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious. Khalil says, what about Alexa Bliss? I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with Alexa Bliss.
I keep forgetting how many titles she won until they put those stats on the screen. I'm like, damn, she did win 5.
Wait. Speaking of, her and Charlotte have some weird thing possibly going on. Charlotte was like, yo, I don't like how the crowd is treating me out here. I'm finna walk out if y'all keep booing me. And then as she was leaving, Alexa closed her door on her and was like, nah, we need to talk. Let me holler at you right quick.
Trying to parlay.
Yeah. She like, look, all these young bitches coming up here going crazy. We need to team up and knock somebody down right quick. You know what I'm saying? Find Kiana James in the Performance Center and just clothesline the shit out of her real quick. You know what I'm saying? Make somebody feel something.
She probably give her a little recipe. Like, you know, like she was like, hey, I've been away from around. I'm trying to cook. It's something with the Wyatts. So here you go.
Yeah, but they half stepping. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how when Stringer Bell was like, yo, man, Prop Joe, let me get that good dope. You know what I'm saying? You can sell in the towers.
Yeah, she was definitely showing Charlotte baby pics too. She was like, hey, you want to see my baby?
Look at my baby and my pig. You ain't got either one or a husband. But yeah, look at this. And yeah. Help me.
Please. Help me.
You want recipes.
Please.
I was away for a while. You know what I learned this thing called seasoning? Because like they told me salt and pepper is not enough.
That's what I heard.
They called like Lowry's.
Like you ever heard Lowry's?
How Lowry's?
Like I thought that was somebody from Bad Boys.
Nah, not him. It's like a red seasoning. It's a Pyru seasoning that like has all the seasonings in it.
I spent time in Atlanta. Have you ever heard of Slap Your Mama? Like they have a whole seasoning. It's a spicy song where you just it's real good.
You ever heard of Danos? You know what I'm saying? That sounds white, right? Yo, that Danos.
We're obviously trolling.
Oh man, you need to listen. Salt and pepper is fine. Just please do it.
Yeah, find it, use it.
It's there
for a reason.
I did. I did say Pyru seasoning because that Lowry's is red. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. On GOD, you feel me? You feel me? Anything else before we go? I'm trying to think. Do I have any other notes here? Oh, hey, yeah, Willow. That whole her contract year conversation thing coming up. Yeah, Tony Khan wrapped that up real quick. She just re-signed with AEW. You know, I'm talking about get a nice little extension there, continue on. So for the time being, Willow Nightingale will remain all elite. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? I think that was a great move on her part. She's established there, and they definitely, I feel like, consider her a big deal, or at least a big part of some of the more prominent storytelling that they have at this point. So I think they'll just continue to push her. I think she's in a great position.
Now that she's signed, they need to cook with her post Death Rider shit.
Oh yeah. She got she shines in these hardcore match element situations. So I think this is another situation.
I'm saying give her the title.
Oh, give her the belt, nigga. Like all the belts, nigga. Like we ain't listen. Like as soon as that Willow shit is like, Willow's fucking contract is running out, right? It was like, 3-year deal, re-up it, nigga.
Yeah.
That was the best move that they made. Let me think. Do you think Mariah come back to the? Nope. You know why? Because we got Willow Nightingale now. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. You know what I'm saying? The land of the blondes and have fun over there. But that was a good fucking re-signing, and that's a good way to nip it in the bud. Listen, she ain't going nowhere. She's a pillar, a real pillar, not like that dentist. You feel me? You know what I mean? She's a pillar that started from the bottom all the way to the man. Shout out to Willow, man. I hope they gave her fucking Will Osprey money because she deserves it.
I hope so too. Myron Reed returned to MLW over the weekend. So I'm interested to see what he does over there. He's been popping up a lot of different places. I think he's going to continue to do that. So shout out to Myron. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Shout out the gang.
You feel me?
Brent said, shout out to Willow. She's the team. Team she might. I would give her like Paulo Banchero. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, Kay Cunningham because she's like up and coming in the new. T-Mac is hilarious. But shout out to Myron, the young goat. You know what I'm saying? He's the T-Mac of MLW.
Really? All right, man. That's all I got. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You dig? Make sure you following the gang at Public Enemies HQ on all platforms across the board. You dig? We'll be there. Beat us there. Don't meet us there. I go by the name Oh My God Graham, like I said at the top. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me. Sometimes I do the social media thing. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming for me, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, I talked to Ben. He was in a closet with a flashlight, and he seemed like he was really afraid.
He's in the BGF now. You know what I'm saying?
He said he's been eating nothing but like bread and water for the last 3 weeks. So just pray for my guy.
When he returns, he's going to be an absolute monster. So
he's out there. He's out there in a Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo Bay. Him and Travis Hunter. He's doing all this in a Travis Hunter jersey.
That's funny as fuck. Yeah, man. Follow my guy at _ Son of Mars _ Follow you know what I'm saying, my gang. Those guys do their thing. I already said mine, so you know what I'm saying. Just a little on you.
Hey man, I'm the forever champ. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, underscore that's underscore me with 2 E's. And yeah. I love my gang first and love y'all second.
All right.
Go ahead, Chris. Plug all your shows.
I only got 2 shows. This one and the one that you guys can tune in on Tuesdays. Grace Unleashed Pod, Grace Unleashed everywhere else. Every Tuesday, set around the same time as today, but just on Tuesdays. Yeah, it's myself, Jermaine the Giant, and Highlight Reel. It's the 3 of us kicking it over there. Pretty much whatever we don't cover today, you can always catch it on Tuesday because Thursdays there's no point in us talking about the same shit twice because hey, it's a whole new day. You never know. However, you can follow my personal accounts at is Gresh, Ayo is Gresh everywhere else because it's Gresh is not that popular on Twitter, which is I'm grateful for. But hey, we love y'all. Please stay safe and show your love for the best thing since wrestling. Public Enemies Podcast every Thursday, 7:20 Eastern Standard Time.
You dig. Prayer hands. I got an email. Ooh, says
And
my
I got
daughter
food
was
to eat.
late. My baby was late to 4th period. Ooh. And that's okay. We'll talk about it later. Yo.
Before lunch. You know what I'm saying? Took an early lunch.
Everybody have a great weekend. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to cut everybody out of this bitch.
Y'all do y'all thing. Stay safe over the weekend. We'll see y'all next week. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.
And Ravon's up.